Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are here in Strasburg, Pennsylvania, home of the Strasburg Railroad and the Pennsylvania Railroad Museum. So our train ride is scheduled for 1. We're here right before the museum opens, so that's what we're gonna go do first. You can probably hear the bell of the train as it leaves. Yeah, I see it over there. So yeah, once the museum opens, we're gonna go check out all the stuff they got there and then get on our train at 1 o'clock. Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania. You can even see some of the trains already through the glass. There's one sneaking. There's one hiding. There's another one in there. Peekaboo. Peekaboo, I see you. Meet the welder. TF2 reference. Railroads change lives. They certainly did. Meet the travelers. All aboard. Railroad. Meet the surveyor. There's a theodolite. Look at this cute little bench.
I know, you need to get a picture of that.
Yeah. Like it's even on train tracks. Store, museum. All right, here we go to trains. Let's take a look at all these trains. Railway Express Agency. Wonder where I've seen that before. I got 1223. Look at that. Stephenson valve gear. Yeah, Stephenson. Oh, we got like a little town. It's like a little town over here. Look at this. Yeah, look, a goods store. This is like what it would have been like at the train station. Got some cars delivering stuff. I don't think they had those in the 1800s. I don't think they had those lift things in the 1800s. What you buying in here? Look at all the soup. They got lots of soup. Lots of soup for sale. And I guess canned veggies as well. Yeah.
There's Campbell's over there.
Mid-season hats at half price.
Is that?
Millinery hats trimmed to order. Fine watch repairing specialty. A lodge. Guy doing some work on a typewriter. Hotel and bar. Getting some drinks at the bar.
Beer.
Some beer, some whiskey. Look at that old camera. Photography studio, but look at that camera. Taking a photo back in the day was like really hard. You had to like sit in front of the camera for like a while.
I love this. Look at that furniture and the tea set. That's how it was.
Yeah, it just puts you in the time.
Doesn't it? My mother had a couch like that, but hers was all red. Wow.
They got a pantograph in the back there. Should be playing some music. Big old train at this platform. And then we got in here. Oh, looks like a model set. There's like a little kids area, it looks like. Yeah, like a little kids area. With a model train set. Oh, and a big old Lego. Look at that big old Lego town. That took a lot of work. That definitely took a while. Got Scooby-Doo, the Hulk, and some Star Wars characters on the roof.
What is that? Star Wars The Ghostbusters.
Oh, is it Ghostbusters? Oh, it might be Ghostbusters. I just thought those were lightsabers.
I think it's Ghostbusters, but they have lightsabers.
Oh, they do? I didn't know that. Ghost-busting lightsabers.
Well, they don't actually have lightsabers, but the people who made this gave them lightsabers for some reason.
For some reason. For some reason. We don't know why.
That'd be fun.
To be funny. I like being funny. This is a big model railroad. Look at all those trains. It says, take the challenge, collect all the cars. Oh, I guess you could go in there and you could move the stuff around. Shipping rates. A bunch of little like fun interactive stuff that you could do. Oh, look, a scale. Look at this scale. Just like work. Yeah, it works.
Would you want one more like this? Where it's tiny trains that...
Yeah, look at this. This is like recreating the Pennsylvania landscape. Downtown. There's a train. There it goes. Delivering things. Hershey's. There's a Hershey's boxcar. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No. Just gonna get this passenger train started. Don't mind, I gotta scoot down here to push this guy a little bit. Thank you. Never likes to run early in the morning.
It's a T1. There it goes.
Wow.
So this is all like different sections of the Pennsylvania Railroad recreated, right?
Yeah, it's just generic Pennsylvania. There are a couple of things on the layout, like Yingling and Turkey Hill.
Yeah, the big old roundhouse. I bet was somewhere on the railroad.
Yeah.
The big roundhouse. But it makes sense for the Pensy because they were excessive.
They sure were.
Yeah, like right there. Four tracks. Because of course, the Pennsylvania Railroad wanted 4 tracks. Oh yeah.
I remember when he was little, on Friday night, your mom and daddy would take him to the mall to play with Thomas the Trains.
Okay, we'll check that one out too. Here's another train layout. Another model train layout.
Oh, there's the upstairs?
Yeah, I guess so.
Look at that.
I saw there's
Look at
like an elevator.
Look at it. So this is a velocipede. It was used by telegraph line crews and lamplighters and track inspectors to travel short distances on the rail.
This one.
Could you imagine going down a train track on that thing?
No.
That's what they used to use. They would use that to go down the train tracks.
And one last year was a smaller, and then I think what they were trying to do is make sure like everything was as close as it was to like how it used to be.
Yeah, they were trying to recreate the old yard. This is more just like they have a lot of stuff on display and you can kind of look at it.
I got it.
Yeah. The other place wasn't really a museum. It was more
That's
like
right. You're right.
it was more like a
There was
historical
some-
site.
Yeah, historical. You're right.
It was a historical
It's
site.
like the railroad where they worked the railroad, right?
Yeah. This is like they have a bunch of trains here and they're restoring them and
Yeah.
they're preserving them. So we have 460 here, another big MC engine.
You could go up this and look around.
Oh yeah, you can.
LED indentures.
Yeah, it's because they're wooden cars. They're made of wood.
Setting fire.
Well, if you're in a collision with wood, it's very splintery. So that's why they've stopped using wood cars. That's why all like cars now are like metal. Because if you imagine you get in a train crash with a wood car, it's not a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, the car we're gonna sit in is gonna look like that inside, probably.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, like some seats and stuff. Probably not as ornate and stuff, you know. But there we go. That's a big engine.
What is that, baby?
This train right here. It's a big train. Look at that. Wall shirts valve gear. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. So to tell what type of train it is, if you look at the wheels, it's a 442. 442. Big steamer. Amazing. Little horse-drawn carriage.
I mean, there's probably some like Amish who still have these. They're just using them.
Yeah. 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 Colton said I wouldn't be surprised if some Amish still have these.
They probably do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, there's another layout. Their little model set. Oh, about electric railroads and the electric infrastructure. Yeah. All the wires above the trains. Yeah, Pincy had a lot of electric stuff. Yeah, that's for sure. These look like electric powered just rail cars. Which I guess is what this thing is. Yeah. It's an electric self-propelled rail car. This is a train. It has electric on top and it propels itself. But it looks like a rail car. But it's a train. Electric passenger car. It could go 10.8 miles in 29 minutes. Someone can do the math to figure out how that speed. Oh yeah, the luggage.
The briefcases and
Business things. We can keep on this way. Dairy, milk and cream. This is a dairy truck. It's a milk truck.
you might have one of these come to your door, drawn by a horse.
Yep.
Hey, you want some milk?
And here's a mail truck. Here's a mail truck. Look at that, mail truck.
How you get your packages?
Yep, you get your packages. Or probably just letters at that point. I don't know if packages were really common to be sent around. Maybe, for some things.
Probably like those who are upper class probably can get probably got packages.
Yeah, maybe. There's a caboose. And then a test weight car. A car to test the scales. Yeah, to test how powerful their trains were.
It says ship the reading. I wonder if you for like had stuff in them in there or ships to different places.
Yeah, Reading is a town. Reading, yeah. Reading's a town. A hopper car. Look at that hopper car. Another train. This like a buffer? Something. Oh yeah, they got like an inspection pit under it. Hold on, I'll look at that in a second. Let me just get around this thing. Not really sure what that is. It's on some sort of wheels. Box 3. Something. I don't know if there's a sign on it. Roundhouse and shop. I guess it's just a part of a train. Yeah, I know how trains work. They got there's an inspection pit below it. 1187.
Oh, did you know about the throat sheet?
Yeah. Yep, the back head, the crown sheet, the firebox. So that's how they boil water and make steam. Hopefully we'll be riding on one of those. Being pulled behind one of these steam trains.
The water gets nice and toasty and go whoop, whoop.
Yep, the water gets nice and toasty. And it boils. The water boils.
Yeah, go whoop.
Yep, out the
Right
top.
out the top.
Yep. Or if you pull the cord, it goes out the whistle. See the whistle on top?
So it can go whoop, whoop.
Yep, or it can go. It can go or whatever it wants to do. Or it could go out the sides. You can make it all do all sorts of things.
Very multifunctional train.
Very multifunctional. Oh, we got birth of the modern passenger car. So this was like one of the first passenger cars right here. Look at this train. Look at this one. This is old. Look at this. You had a guy sitting up there. Brakeman up there. And then look at this. Look at this train. Look at this. John Bull. Look at that. You don't even got a cab. This is like one of the first ever steam trains. Yeah, that's what they used to use for coal. They used wood. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at the front cow catcher. That's like a cow pick up and take you somewhere.
Questions about anything?
Plunk, plunk, boing. There we go.
Yep. Yeah. So how are the wheels even powered on this one? I don't even see where we got something here. Something going on down there. Is there some rods that go to the wheels?
That rod. I'm not sure. Oh, I think that goes there and then across.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like this, like these wheels are powered, and these wheels just don't have any.
Well,
power.
these got to be the powered ones. 'Cause these are the drivers. These got to be the powered ones, the ones up front here. I just don't know. Maybe they get their power from like back here. Yeah, that might be it. I think that's probably the rods are back there somewhere. Very interesting. It's like when they were just trying to figure out how to make these trains move. That's what they came up with. So eventually they went from this to eventually that.
Yeah, to that.
Yeah, and then to that eventually. And then Conrail. The good old GG1. It's a nice train. You can adopt it. Adopt a train.
Did that? I think they already did.
Oh, yeah, they already did that one. But you could get another one. Like the con. What we got over here? Ooh, watch your head.
I mean, this was probably all like
Training?
put it out and then put all this stuff in here.
Wow, it's freight car equipment, air compressor, like a superheater, heat exchanger, radiator, something.
Look at all these things, these various things. Do you know what all these things do?
These are brake valves. These are brake valves.
Oh, what about all that over here? Oh, that's bigness of wires.
That's probably accurate to what like the cab of one of these steam trains would have looked like.
Well, they wouldn't have wires, just pipes.
Hands-on learning lab. In order to instruct their engineers, trainmen, conductors, and locomotive hostlers proper operation of air brake systems. So everybody had to study this. If you wanted to run the railroad, you had to study all this.
Well, yeah, everything goes.
So like you got like pressure gauges, air reservoirs, more gauges, more reservoirs, more gauges, and more valves and stuff. Gauges.
Things. And no smoking.
And gauges.
And no smoking.
And no smoking. Sir, stop smoking.
Uh-oh.
There you go. Again, a nice zoomed in image. It's really far away, but you guys can hopefully see it pretty well from over here.
It is also private. That's where the conductor goes.
Yeah, don't go in there. Oh, wow. So everything in that car we just looked at. PA Railroad air brake instruction car. So this was actually what the car looked like inside. Instruction car. And that's what it actually looked like inside with all those mess of pipes to try and teach you what they all do. Let's see. So we could go... You can kind of just look around here.
And then there's audio to tell you. I'm not sure if it works.
Yeah, I think it just read that to you. Look at that. You can look into that diesel electric. Where's that? No, it's not diesel. It's just electric. So you got nothing in there. Just electric transformers. A powerful locomotive known as Brick. Last electric locomotive for the Pennsylvania Railroad. After steam, Pennsylvania Railroad loved their electric locomotives. Like, they basically went from steam to electric, pretty much. They love their electric overhead wire things. You know, we got another. Oh, we got the other side of the instruction car. So this is the other side of the same instruction car. They can kind of just look in through this glass window.
This is the private room.
Oh, this is that private room behind the door.
For a typewriter.
Oh, I wonder if this is where the teacher would sit and like write the grades of the students trying to learn in the car. Trying to learn how the air brakes work and all that to become a proper train driver person. And they had a bed. They had a bed over there so they could sleep.
Bill's putting in a new refrigerator in the camper.
Right now.
So look, he said putting in a new refrigerator.
Wow.
Putting in a new refrigerator.
That's pretty cool.
That's really sad. That
Not the fridge. The train car is really cool.
I know, but that's crazy.
The refrigerator's not cool. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's why it needs to be replaced with a cooler refrigerator. Or, you know, we could just use this insulated boxcar right here. That would work, right? It's a boxcar, but it's insulated. Capacity, 100,000. Load limit, 109,400. LT weight, 67,600. Return when empty to Pennsylvania Railroad. What's this? New style of switcher. Is this a diesel switcher? B1. B1s earned the nickname rats because of the way they scurried around the rail yards. So this is a rat or a B1. What is it? Is it an electric? Yeah, of course they're electric. When did Pennsylvania Railroad make anything that's not electric? Oh yeah, there's the pantograph. I didn't even see the pantograph up there. Oh, sorry. Didn't even see the pantograph up there. You know, it's fine. Train's talking again. Business car? Business class car? Or?
I think it just said like business.
Oh, yeah, you literally do business in there. You could literally do business. They got, look, they got a coffee pot or a tea, probably tea, back in these days. They probably like tea.
This is probably the car the president would go into to talk about important business things.
Yeah, the president of the railroad would be like, we need to save money on railroad, so therefore we need to build a very silly looking locomotive. Oh.
You go chug it.
Where do we go? Oh, there's a step over here. You can go inside. Look, here are some executives that would have used this car. You have Franklin, and William, and Alexander, and James. That's an interesting train right there. Is this the Western Maryland Railway? The exclusive business car. And you can go into it. You can get inside. Or you can get up here. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. The door's shut. I don't know if that's possible. Ooh, 1. Is this their first train? This might be their first train. Number 1. Locomotive number 1. Oh my gosh, what is that Lincoln pin? Do you want Lincoln pin 1, 2, 3, or 4? Which Lincoln pin would you like? Oh, it's a Shay. It's a Shay. Look at that. Shay locomotive. Leetonia Railway. Oh, they have all sorts of geared locomotives here. So this is the Shay. They're all very interesting in how they're set up. Very interesting. Let's look at that. Look at all those gears and things. They got the cylinders vertical, and then they got like a big old drive shaft that powers all the wheels. And these were used for lumber. These were used for moving wood.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, they have all sorts of, they have a climax over here too. This is another geared one. Yeah. Yes, look at this. So this one, instead of having the cylinders vertical like the Shay, had the cylinder angled. Then it had a spinny thing, and then that goes to the shaft that goes to all the wheels. Yep. And the valve gear is nestled right up in here. There's the valve gear for everything. All nestled up inside of it. Pretty cool. What do we got over here? These like surveying equipment?
Oh, it's train viewing.
Train viewing?
View trains.
You can see trains? Oh yeah, you can see trains.
You can view the trains. The trains.
It's like you can be transported back to the days. Get transported back. Trying to get in there, it's kind of hard with the phone. Very cool though. And then we got our final geared engine, the Heisler. Number 4 was the first locomotive purchased by the Pennsylvania Railroad Museum. And we got all 3. Heisler, Climax, Shay. Oh yeah, this is a funny little thing. Vulcan gasoline locomotive. It's obviously missing a lot in there, but it was gas powered. A little gas powered shunter. Owner of the Vulcan Iron Works.
That was this like the first gas or vehicle?
I don't know.
Like before the Model T?
The Vulcan Arm Works. Well, no, it was built in 1930, so I don't know when the Model T came out.
In 1911 or something?
Yeah, so probably not the first one, but still cool. Still cool, still neat. And they got it attached to this big old rail car. Baggage car. Big baggage car. Mail by rail. Oh, this is like a post office car. So they would have like sorting racks and stuff. Sorting mail on board. So you'd have people sorting the mail as the train goes down the railroad into all the different categories. Like here's all the stuff you would need to sort mail. You would have
Like revolvers?
yes, that's an important step in sorting mail. Yep.
Like
Exactly.
revolvers.
Oh yeah, and they had these too. Yeah, so they had these like hooks, and basically what they would do is the train wouldn't even need to stop. The guy would literally throw the bag out the side. They would get caught on this hook thing, and the train would just keep going, and the bag would get stopped, and they would have their mail. The train didn't even need to stop. They just kept going. And like the same way too, the guy would like be out on the side of the train and like grab the bag as they went by, and that's what they kind of did. That they wouldn't even need to stop the train. They just keep going. They just grab the bag, sort it on board, and keep going. And that's how they got mail delivered so quickly. All right, let's head down this way and then loop back to this. I guess this is, I think, a diesel simulator. I think. You got some rail works. Some rail works over here. They are working on the railway. So what are they doing? Replacing ties. Or sleepers. That's how big the pieces of wood. You see the wood below the track? That's how big it is. This is all they had to build railroads. They had a ballast fork, a pickaxe, a rail drill, a spike maul, a spike puller, a track gauge, and a track jack. And they laid like several thousand miles of railroad that way. And then eventually, track laying machine. Someone made a track laying machine. Yeah, see now it's done with these things. I'm not aiming at it right. Laying rail, trucks on rail, ballast layers. Yeah, it's all automated now. Oh, look at that fat train this off. He's just waiting for them to build the. Hurry up, guys! I gotta get somewhere. Can you build the tracks quicker? I gotta get somewhere. The challenge of moving liquid. Tank cars had to travel either at full capacity or empty, since the movement of liquid inside could derail the car. That makes sense. This truck. Look at this truck. Oh, it's got one of the funny horns. Look, it's got one of the funny horns. No, the ones that go. That's that right there. The horns that go. Look how they haven't changed their logo in several years. That's basically the same logo.
Yep, it is. It actually is. Wow. So that was a V8?
That was a V8.
Wow.
And look at that big old bed.
That's a bed of a truck there now.
Yeah. Fruit growers, ventilated boxcar. So this is like a old refrigeration. So they were carrying fresh fruit, and they had to keep it refrigerated. So they literally cut ice out of lakes They literally had to cut big old chunks of ice using that big old saw.
I see
They
it.
cut it out of lakes and they fill the cars. So you could only harvest ice in the winter.
Yeah.
You would have to, in the winter, you'd have to harvest enough ice to get you through summer.
Oh my gosh.
Because nobody had invented the refrigeration cycle yet. Nobody invented, basically these were just glorified coolers. We can go in here. What we got in here? What we got in here?
Watch train movie.
What's on board?
This is too cool.
Oh, this is the...
This is the New Haven Rail Gateway up in New York State. It's another point where railroad station where freight cars are interchanged. Those are cars loaded with merchandise for New England, raw materials, and perishable food. Packing house and dairy products from Chicago and Kansas City. Oranges and grapefruit from California and Arizona. Onions from Texas. Meat from Sioux City. It's early morning at a New England city. Freight cars full of fresh food. The beginning of the day, the right time for food distribution.
That's that car we just looked at.
Heavily loaded steel freight cars roll onto the tracks of the manufactured articles made in large part from raw materials brought previously into New England. On the other side of the river, they will roll similarly onto the tracks of the railroad that is to take them on to complete their journey to some point in this immense country of ours. New England carload lots bound for everywhere.
Yeah, these are like train station seats, yeah. Yeah, and then following up on those wooden cars, steel becomes the new standard. So wait, the Pennsylvania Railroad was one of the first railroads to adopt steel cars because they're safer. And then everybody else listened to Pennsylvania. And these are like the classic cars. You think of these Pullman cars. This is like in the movie, The Polar Express, these are the cars. It's these Pullman cars. Hey, look at that. You got like little like rooms. This must be like a higher class.
Oh, they got beds.
Yeah, this must be like a business class car. Look at that, beds and... Oh, this must be like a business class car. I don't know. Does it say it down there? There's a sign down there. There's a sign down here. Lotto's Club. It's a club car. Hotel on wheels. There you go. A restaurant sleeping car. And look, there's it being pulled by that train, the GG1. There's one train pulling the one car. That must have been an experience. That would have been a fun experience. Back in the day. What we got in here? Is this like the restaurant section?
It's the restaurant section. Pretty cool.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's cool. That's cool.
Oh look, here you go. Here's all the plates and stuff. They have them on display here. It's an oyster plate. Yeah, they liked oysters. Oysters were a common food. Beverage menu. Oh, look, you can see what they got on their menu. Let's see. Club soda, $20.
$20.
Or maybe it's cents. Maybe it's cents.
Gotta be 20 cents.
Yeah,
not $20.
back then, yeah, probably cents.
Yeah, yeah, it was 20 cents.
I'm just used to seeing a 20 on a menu and it means dollars nowadays.
No, I'm like, they did $20 was on their house payment.
Yeah, you're right about that. Let's see what they got. Oh yeah, look, there you go. A Bloody Mary was $1.20.
Really?
A gin, vodka, and tonic was $1.15.
Oh my gosh. $20 was the mortgage.
Yeah.
Not club soda.
Yeah.
They had a 7-Up and Coke and Pepsi.
They had what?
They had a 7-Up, Coke.
Coke and Pepsi.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
And Poland water.
Got a caboose. Oh, they're currently building a roundhouse. Roundhouse project.
Isn't that what we saw on before, where it does anything?
Yeah, they're gonna use the turntable. That's pretty cool.
Oh, did you do this one?
Huh?
Usually go.
Yeah. That's a snowplow. So it would push the snow out of the way. Yep, onto the side, and then you'd have someone up front there. Basically, that person up there would be telling the train engineer whether to stop or go, because the train driver couldn't see anything. You have this whole snowplow in front of you. So if there was like a tree on the tracks, he'd be like, stop! Nowadays, they have rotary snowplows for areas where the snow gets like above the train. Nowadays, they have different stuff for when the snow gets like all the way above the train. But you would have like literally snowplow and then probably 4 steam locomotives pushing it, because that's how much force it took to push snow out of the way. And also pull like a passenger train or something. Because you'd be pushing snow while also pulling a passenger train. Yeah, snow on the railroad was not easy to take care of. Look at this signal. It's an interesting looking signal of the train. Oh, they got the front open. They got the smoke box open on 2846. Everything's labeled. Marker light, valve chamber, valve gear, air reservoir, side rod, main rod, eccentric rod, counterbalance. Wow. It's cool. Thank you. It's a lot of pipes.
Yep. Have you been here before?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. This is a 1905 consolidation, 280. It was built at Baldwin in Philly for the Pennsylvania Railroad to their specifications, and this one ran till 1956.
Wow.
Pennsylvania Railroad called this model of consolidation the H6. There were over 500 H6s on the Pennsylvania Railroad. This is the last one to exist.
Wow.
It's crewed by 2. It's manually fired. As you can see, there's no stoker.
Yep.
Ran 45 to 50 mile an hour, pulling 30 to 40 freight cars. Held 13.5 ton of coal, which lasted about 8 to 10 hours. And the tender held 7,400 gallons of water, which the literature says lasted about 4 hours.
Yeah, makes sense.
And I think you have an East Broadtop shirt on. I think East Broadtop locomotives were from Baldwin too.
Yeah.
And they're not running right now. I was going to go out there this fall, and the steam isn't running right now. They're using a diesel, I think.
Yeah, they wasn't running last year either.
Oh, was it? Okay.
They got the cab of an F7. That's what you saw out the window. Certificate of birth. Builder plates. American Locomotive Company, Altoona Works, Baldwin. Another Baldwin plate. What's this? Cutaway model. Oh, we got a manifold. Is that a safe? That must be a safety valve. Or that's a safety valve. Maybe that's a sniffer. I don't know. Oh, inspirator or injector. And then automatic lubricator. And then that is a safety valve there. Neat. Neat, neat, neat. Look at all these bells.
I know. Do they have the bells built in?
Yeah.
The trains?
Yeah.
Which I know now the railroad, they link and whatever, but.
Yeah, the
so
bells
when
were
they-
actually on the train. If you look at some of these, they
yeah,
have the bell on
when
them.
they crossed, they just shook the bell.
Yeah, ding, ding, ding.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they didn't have, railroad crossings didn't have all the fancy
exactly. They
stuff
didn't
back,
have the gates.
so they needed the bell. And they blew the whistle too, like they do nowadays. They still blow the horn and all that. Antique things. Look at all those lanterns. I want to buy. If they have, hopefully they have some lanterns at the gift shop. I want to buy a lantern. I remember at East Broadtop they had all like those train parts, and I was interested in maybe getting one to put on my shelf. But I'll see later. Yeah. Look at those lights, headlights.
Right.
Mm-hmm. The original headlights, they literally lit a fire in them. They were like lantern lights. And then for electric, they had lantern lights. That's a lantern light. That's a lantern, and then finally, that one's a light bulb. But yeah, most of the early ones were lanterns. Before electricity. Telegraphs. Some equipment. Oh, speaking of railroad crossing, here's a railroad crossing gate.
Yeah.
Just the gate though. The surveying to figure out what the best way to lay the railway would be. Because you can't go up too steep. You have to find the most flattest path. Oh look, and there's upstairs. There's those stairs that go up. They said there was another train set upstairs. And they're building another one right here. They're building another model right here. Oh, they're building a model of the museum. Oh, that's cool. So that's where we came in.
Yeah, and then this is the...
That's where we are now, and then they got the roundhouse. And they said they're working on like redoing the roundhouse area and the area over here.
What's up there?
They said there was another train up there.
Or
yeah,
is
do-
it just to look over?
I mean,
A
it's,
catwalk across.
We'll go up there. I want to go up there. I want to go up there. Let's go up there.
You want to go up there?
Yeah, let's go up there. Restoration area. Safety glasses required beyond point. Only for authorized peoples. Look at these people on top of this rail car. Look at them up there. Restoring the railroad. Yeah, look at this view. You can see if there's anything we missed. I think we pretty much saw everything though. Oh, you could walk up into the cab there or the cab of the Conrail. Look at those big old fans. Big industrial fans.
Well, I didn't know you could go down there.
Oh wow, there's so much stuff that we didn't even know we could see. Look, they got a spot where you can go. Oh, because we were on the other side.
Yeah.
Look, you can go under the train here. You can like go under it. This is a good overview to see like what we missed. But we'll see.
I want to go under that train and then go in that blue train.
Yeah, we can go in the blue train.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we didn't even see this one over here, this orange thing. That orange thing looks funny. I think it's powered by I think it's a compressed air train. I think Heist did a video on it. It's like a funny compressed air train. Oh yeah, here's the other model.
It says exit. We're exiting out.
Oh, well there's a,
No, leaving.
are we?
Yeah. The sign says exit.
Well, we can come back. I just want to look at this model. I just want to look at this model. Look at all these trains here on this model.
So,
Yeah, you can exit out that way, but we'll head back.
Yeah, because
and that's where the people work to...
Oh yeah, work
You
on the
all
model train. Look at these. Look at this model set. We'll walk around this way.
we build bridges over the train tracks, cars, keto. It's a lot of structure.
You can't photograph this.
Sharp.
What's that? cool model. Look at the bridge. It looks like there was a bridge, and then they tore it down and built a new bridge. There goes a choo-choo. That is a long one. That's a lot of passenger cars. Look at all those passenger cars. And there's another one. Oh, and here comes a freight. Here comes a freight train. Carrying a load of nothing. Let's follow this F7 past the yard.
The museum started in like the 1960s.
Wow. A lot of work went into this model, like the other one. Again, I wonder if this one's like accurate scale. Like it says Denholm. I wonder if this is like the town of Denholm, like accurately built. Be cool, right? That'd be cool.
Pretty cool.
All right, yeah, let's head back this way. Look at this cute little train. That's a cute train. I like that one.
Yeah, it's cute. Number 3.
Yep. Yeah, see, look, it's got a spot for a bell, but the bell's missing. See the little bell cradle there? Oh, yeah, and you can look in the... Oh, so this is their diesel simulator, but it's closed right now. I saw this on their website. Their diesel simulator's closed. So that's that. But that's what that is right there. That's their diesel simulator. It'd be pretty cool if it was running.
Watch your step, please.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
You look familiar. You've been here before, right?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh, okay.
Gonna climb up on the train. On the train. Big steps.
They have another museum out there, and they have all their old workshops and stuff, and it's all open up in the big museum, and they actually repair and restore things out there. And it's just around the corner from your turf.
Interesting. Yeah, he's
Choo choo.
Okay, well, the origins are could be unclear for me. What I can say is, like that engine over there.
yeah.
That one is enclosed. It's like streamlined, and this one has the walkways on the outside.
All kinds of different
Yes. Well, this is called the second generation.
Different
Some people consider it
throttle
the
options there.
There's a diesel engine behind this. There's also made by General Motors, but it was
Only goes up to notch 7.
7. That's 1955.
Well, I guess you have stop, idle,
And this is
1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I guess technically that's notch 8.
Looking at it long and front.
And
And the
reverser.
explanation we have for that is because when the engineers designed that, and the engineers who operated that, well, they were used to steam engines. So when it was time to go from steam to diesel, they just said, "Oh, that's how we do it."
This is cool.
Sure. That way. Somebody said,
Toot,
"Hey,
toot.
this could be the front and get much better visibility," and that's what they did.
Yeah, that's cool. Look at this big old cable. Multiple. That's a multiple unit cable. So that's if you want to connect the train to another train and the trains want to talk to each other. Look at that knuckle. Can you send me that photo, Colton? Okay, you already did. That's cool.
I sent it to your mom. That was, I sent it to you too, Dalton.
Look at that big old diesel. Look at that engine in there. Look at that big old. Oh, you can actually get up there and walk. I didn't even do that. Oh, yeah, you go up through there and then you walk beside it. And then you exit there. Yeah, I went back up the front. That's cool though. So what is this? An EMD 645? Well, that's a turbocharger. GP35.
When they built this, they just built this here in 95, this area.
Wow.
Yeah, and he said that, comes here every Friday.
Look at that big old diesel engine. 040 compact switcher. Oh, here's an F7 up here. Not that, that's the steam train. There's an S7. Tubes and pipes and tubes and pipes. Tubes and tubes and tubes, pipes and tubes. Yeah, we've already seen this side. We've seen those there. Oh, look, they're packed now. Where did Nana go? Oh, there you are. Tahoe. So this would have been in between that first train we saw and some of the older ones. You see they still have some of the ornate colors and stuff. Yeah, it wasn't until like they got later where they just painted them all black. Back when it was first steam, they were like, they had fun with it. They painted them all pretty colors. And that's from the Virginia and Truckee Railroad. See, look, Virginia and Truckee Railroad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cumberland Valley Railroad. Rail car. Oh, we got another train here. Oh, rocket. Oh, this is the first one. 1838. So this was even before that John Bull.
Wow.
This. Even before John Bull was this one. I just don't even know where the rods are. Yeah, I don't even see where the cylinders or the rods are or anything. Yeah, there's stuff back there.
Probably making do things.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah, Gatling gun.
Is that a shooty thing? Pennsylvania Power and Light Co. These are fireless locomotives. Oh yeah, that's even before Rocket, I think. This is the Grasshopper. Is this the Grasshopper? I think this is the Grasshopper.
Oh, here this is replica.
Yeah, it's definitely not the real thing. The real thing doesn't exist anymore. It's been so long. The real thing's long gone. Yeah, this is the first experimental.
1825.
18. Yeah, that's older than the other one. Wow. And then we got these massive airless engines that are, fireless engines. It's basically just compressed air. They basically use compressed air instead of steam. That's why it looks like a big old air tank. Look at this one too. This orange thing. Oh, stop.
Look at this.
Stop both wheels.
Yeah, you push this.
All right, so that's an air brake. So that's how long an air brake can stop a train. Let's see.
Colton,
The
you
handbrake.
do that one.
All right, turn the handbrakes.
No, you gotta go faster than that. You gotta go to the next one.
Get next one.
You gotta use two hands, Colton. You're never gonna stop a train. You're taking Colton a long time. Oh.
And it took 18 seconds to stop the train with the handbrakes. As a brakeman, you would have to jump from rail car to rail car,
To
tie the
stop
brake,
that one, yeah.
jump from tie the brake,
Yeah.
jump, and then you'd be jumping across the top of the cars, tying these brakes. and then they invented air brakes, and then you don't have to do that no more. Oh, that's like you get to pretend to be a fireman. How fast can you shovel coal? Let's put some coal. There's coal in the hole. There it goes, in the hole. There it goes. Coal. Hole.
And it'd be like this, but like 100 degrees, and
Yeah.
the coal would be quite a bit heavier.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be able to do it with one hand while filming. Ooh, here we go. Valve gear demonstration. That's pretty cool. So let's see, I can spin this and this. There we go. So that shows how the train moves. So the train's going forward. Now, Colton, that lever on top, can you switch that for me? It's the other way. Yep. Push it. All the way over there. Yep, over there. Leave it like that. And then as I keep doing it, now the wheels go in is it going the other way? Oh, no, wait, because I'm driving it from here. So you should, you should see this moves. So as you move this, it adjusts where that is. See that? And that basically changes whether the train goes forward or backwards. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it would change this wheel turning, but I'm literally spinning that, which turns that. So you're literally just looking at what it does over here.
Well, we're going to go back to the gift shop and get something to eat.
Yeah.
Before the train ride.
Yeah, we better
roll.
Yeah.
We've been here 2 hours.
Yep, all right, so we just finished taking our tour of the Pennsylvania Railroad Museum, so now we're gonna go and get something to eat at the cafe, and then we'll be getting on our train right here. The Strasburg Railroad. And I think it's being pulled by a steam train out at the end here, so let's go take a look. Huh?
Is that the train we're getting on?
It's steam.
That's it?
Yep.
So then people are going to sit there for an hour?
No, this is not I think this one's going to leave and our one's going to be here at 1.
Oh, okay, because I'm
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah, here's the cafe. Steam. Steam. Lounge. There's a lounge car. And there's the parlor car. There they go. There it is. Yeah. It's coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your attention please. Train number 100, the Pequay Valley, is now arriving on track number 2. For your safety, please stand clear of the tracks on the bricks behind the yellow line. Allow this train to take you through the station. Train number
Yeah, you feel the heat. You can feel the heat coming off that steam train.
Okay. What, is getting off the train?
Yeah,
Oh,
they'll be getting off.
okay.
And on the train.
Come on. Or you want to come back a little bit? Where do you want to sit, Dalton?
You can sit right here.
Where?
I'll sit right here.
Well, how about, do you want to sit on this side? Because we could sit this way and face each other.
Well, I think all the chairs turn around.
Yeah, all the chairs turn.
Oh,
You can turn them.
confused.
See, they do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you want to sit here?
Well, Nana's got to see where I'm going, straight ahead.
Yep,
Oh,
that's fine.
wait a minute. Let me get over. Oh, I don't know if we...
Well, isn't that gonna be going this way?
Yeah, it's gonna be going that way.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome aboard the Strasburg Railroad. We're about to turn the clock back to 1915 to a more relaxed time when it was every little one's dream to be the engineer of a great steam locomotive riding the rails of America. This is train number 100, the Peckway Valley, departing at 1 p.m. for Fairview, Espenshade, Cherry Hill, Groff's Grove, Carpenters, Byler's Crossing, Lehman Place Junction, and Paradise, Pennsylvania. Now folks, if you're not planning to go to any of those places today, well, I'm afraid to tell you, you're on the wrong train.
Is it going to bring us back?
Before we embark on our trip today, we just have a few safety rules to go over so that everybody can enjoy their trip smoothly.
What do you mean you don't know?
Joking with
If
you.
have
He
any windows
joking.
raised, please make sure that they
Joking.
are securely
Okay.
fastened with the latch. We do not want any windows to drop down onto your fingers. Please keep all head, shoulders, arms, and legs inside of the car at all times. There are closed clearances and obstructions along the line, and we do not want any injuries. Please do not throw any trash outside of the windows. We like to keep the beautiful countryside just the way it is. There are trash receptacles provided in each car. If you are interested in stopping at Groff's Picnic Grove, please notify a member of the train crew as they pass through your passenger car. Please have all tickets out and ready for us as we pass through your coach, whether that be a printout, an email,
Yeah, I do.
or
Okay.
a receipt.
I don't have.
You may not pass from car to car at any point during our trip today, unless directed to do so by a member of the train crew. And finally, there is no smoking and or vaping permitted anywhere at any time on the property or train. Number 89 has been doing it for over 100 years, and she will be the one doing it for us today. With that being said, our next stop is Paradise. All aboard! given to the Strasburg Railroad Company by an act of the Pennsylvania legislature on June 9, 1832. And for over a century and a half, our little railroad has been serving free in Strasburg. Many generations of passengers have ridden along the road to paradise before you folks boarded our coaches today. these of which belong to the Red Caboose Motel, a privately operated motel, which is one of the very few places in the world where you can spend the night in a real caboose.
Alright, you folks enjoying the trip? We got our tickets punched.
That's what they do. Right. And if you don't have your ticket, they won't pay.
Oh, there's the Red Caboose Motel.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Here, look at all the cabooses. Oh, yeah.
You know you would. You'd be the first one up in there.
Paradise Station.
Turkey farm and is billed as the oldest turkey farm in the United States. The turkey farm is a very busy place, and come around to November and December of each year, it is an especially good time not to be a turkey. In case any of you were wondering the speed of our train, well, that's a very simple matter. The oldest timetable that we've ever found for our line was in the Strasburg newspaper dated August of 1852. We still follow that same basic schedule today. So if you ever wondered how fast great-grandpa traveled, well, this is it. Somewhere under 90 miles per hour. Way under 90 miles per hour. Hertfordshire Crossing is next. Hertfordshire. The Adventure Farm offers more than 15 acres of farm fun for the entire family. Some of the fun includes animals, farm rides, the corn maze, jumping bellows, a guided farm tour, pumpkin slinging, and lots of good old-fashioned food, including fresh roasted sweet corn. Cherry Hill Crossing is next. Cherry Hill. Oh, so have I got a story for you. In around 1900, in the valley off to our right, there used to be a little narrow gauge railroad, the Lancaster, Oxford, and Southern. Though we used to nickname her the Little Old and Slow. I'm sure with a nickname like that, you can be assured it did not last that long. They ripped up the tracks so fast that they left old LONS number 6 stranded out on the main line. When we blow our whistle for Carpenter's Crossing, pay close attention. You may just be able to hear the ghost of number 6 answering us in return. Now, folks, did I hear somebody say echo? No. We pay that ghost $27.50 a day just to do that for us. That makes her our highest paid employee on the railroad. Now, none of us have actually ever seen that ghost, but somebody keeps cashing in those paychecks. Carpenter's Crossing is next. Carpenter's. You'll find the oldest graveyard in Lancaster County. In that graveyard is buried Marie Free, a French Huguenot who fled France in the early 1700s to escape religious persecution. She and her followers eventually made their way to Pennsylvania and were finally given a grant by William Penn himself for 2 square miles right here in 1712. It was they who named their colony Paradise. Remember 275 years ago, this was America's frontier. from New York to Chicago. This location, Liverpool Junction, has a lot of history to be told. It is the original route of the Philadelphia and Columbia Railroad, which became part of the mighty Pennsylvania Railroad in 1857. This was an important stop along the Penn State, with more than 30 trains per day scheduled in 1898. 4 mainline tracks remained until 1961. Today, more than a dozen trains still pass through here daily, but they do not even slow down. In the earliest days of railroading, when trains were still pulled by horses, this was a horse-changing station. Where the lumber company stands today, used to stand Henry Lehman's Hotel. He supplied fresh horses for the train and refreshments for the passengers. On February 22nd, 1861, a special train carrying President Abraham Lincoln and Mrs. Lincoln stopped here briefly as he addressed a crowd of several thousand people as he journeyed to his destiny in Washington, D.C. A little more than 4 eventful years later, another special train passed through here, this time in the opposite direction, carrying President Lincoln's slain body at the hands of John Wilkes Booth on its sad journey back to Illinois.
You can hear the air compressor running up on the train. Gonna start heading back the other way. Yeah, this is Paradise, Pennsylvania. I mean, if big white industrial building and more forklifts than you know what to do with is paradise, then yeah, that's probably someone's definition of paradise. Oh, there we go. Goodbye, paradise. Coal smoke. fire. That's on fire. The train's also on fire. That's normal. Well, there's a fire in the train. I guess if the fire was on the train, that would not be normal. Yeah. Train agrees. Big corn maze. Oh, a steam tractor. I didn't see that before. They got a steam tractor. Where is it? Behind that guy. Right, there it is. There's a steam tractor. Steam tractor. Steam tractor. The diesel's running. The diesel with the face. Oh yeah, and Percy. Percy. Oh, there it goes. There's Diesel. Yeah. Thomas and friends. Oh. Platform 9 3/4. That's fun. Alright. well, we here. Our train ride is officially over.
I'm gonna leave you at 2. Are we on schedule?
Yeah.
All right. We're rolling.
We're on schedule.
On schedule.
Oh yeah, look at that big old...
Gosh.
Look at all the smoke coming from the steam train. Anyways, guys, as we walk back to the truck, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. I know it was a bit longer than usual, but once I finished editing the museum part, I didn't really feel like tacking on the train ride into a separate video. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe for new videos. Have a great day at rest of your day. And yeah, I'll see you later. This is the conductor.
Yep. See ya.